marked the revival of Tri-Hills Ensemble Festival. Shillong celebrates unity and festivity at Harmony Get Together. Winter Tales 2025 wraps up at Wards Lake, showcasing local talent. President Draupadi Murmu presents National Energy Conservation Awards, stresses sustainable practices. And Assam Rifles Half Marathon 2025 draws 3,038 runners in Shillong. To begin our news bulletin, here are the local stories. The Tri-Hills Ensemble Festival concluded at Darang village with Education Minister Lakman Rumboi as the chief guest. Jointly organized by the Department of Arts and Culture, Government of Meghalaya and Darang Elaka, the festival returned after a 28-year gap, featuring traditional boat races, water sports, cultural performances, live music and riverside camping. In his address, Rumboi emphasized the festival's role in promoting river conservation, sustainable tourism and livelihood generation, highlighting initiatives such as the Umngot's recognition as National Waterway 106, improved connectivity via NH 206 and Asian Development Bank supported rejuvenation projects. He urged community cooperation to balance development with safeguarding river ecosystems.
Kasarkar makaya lamba ka Asian Development Bank kalagat sanction nagunta ka rejuvenation yakawa ang mga batong Indian yakawa ang mga kanegaskin kakawa na tumasan siyang kamot nado sa manang moskia habot perper habot daki kiramba siyang napray pila meeting Malakot ang soil and conservation department na magtatum naman niya bantunetin sa niya kanagawa umang.
Shillong ushered in the festive spirit with a pre-Christmas and New Year get-together of Harmony 2025 at the State Convention Centre, hosted by Cabinet Minister Sanbor Shulai in collaboration with the Monitoring cum Implementation Committee of the 19th South Shillong Constituency. The event brought together church leaders and representatives of diverse faiths, celebrating communal harmony and fellowship. Father Richard Majau of Laban Church set the spiritual tone with prayers and reflections on love, peace and togetherness. In his address, Shulai emphasized the importance of mutual respect and unity, noting that festivals like Christmas highlight shared human values beyond religion and community.
For the last many years, we as a committee, as a chairman and all the members of the MCIC 19 South Shillong Constituency, we used to organize this kind of pre-Christmas and New Year celebration, and during Puja festival, we used to also organize the pre-Durga Puja and various Puja get together of harmony. And today we are very happy that we are assembled here today and to celebrate the pre-Christmas and New Year.
The annual Winter Tales Festival wrapped up yesterday at Wards Lake after 3 vibrant days of creativity and community spirit. The event showcased artisans, entrepreneurs and emerging brands, drawing large crowds to the picturesque venue. The highlights of the final day included storytelling on identity by Dr. Oswin Winter Japang, a Khasi scholar and folklorist, zero-waste cooking demonstration by Chef Amedaki Lalu, the founder of Our Origins, and a storytelling session by Jemima Marak, educator and counsellor. Visitors also enjoyed craft displays in pottery, cane and bamboo, textiles and woodwork, making the festival a true celebration of art, innovation and cultural exchange. In compliance with the directions of the Honourable High Court of Meghalaya, a joint team led by the Deputy Commissioner Shivansh Awasthi and supervised by Sub-Divisional Officer Manish Kumar carried out a demolition drive against illegal coke plants in East Jaintia Hills district. Out of 16 unauthorized coke plants identified, 5 had been demolished earlier. Notices issued in October 2025 to the remaining 11 plants received no response, leading to enforcement action. The joint teams, comprising officials from the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board or the MSPCB and the police department, successfully demolished 7 plants while 4 were already dismantled by owners themselves.
So as per the directions of Honorable High Court of Meghalaya, joint team under the supervision of SDO Manish Kumar, members from Pollution Control Board and Police Department were given directions to undertake the demolition of all unauthorized coke plants in the district. So in total there were 16 coke plants that were identified who have set up coke plants in the district, but they have not taken necessary authorization as per the norms and criteria as laid down by the government notification. Out of these 16 coke plants, 5 have been demolished earlier. The remaining 11, we had issued a notice to them in the month of October to submit a compliance whether they have obtained the necessary permissions for regularization, and since no reply was received from these coke plants, hence as per the directions of Honorable High Court of Meghalaya, the direction was given to these teams to undertake the demolition of these 11 unauthorized coke plants in East Jaintia Hills district.
The Lapalang Dorbar Shnong, in collaboration with the Lapalang Tourism Development Society, has unveiled a new tourist destination in Pinurisla. The inauguration ceremony was graced by Deputy Chief Minister and local MLA Preston Thinsong as the chief guest. In his address, Thinsong urged residents to maintain cleanliness and extend warm hospitality to visitors from across India and abroad. He also lauded the Village Defence Party for their efforts in ensuring safety in the area. The event saw participation from MDC Congress Mary Kharpuri, villagers, school students and officials, marking a significant step towards promoting tourism in Lapalang.
Bye.
The Hill State People's Democratic Party, or the HSPDP, has announced it will not contest the upcoming GHADC or MLA elections in the Garo Hills region. Party President KP Pangyang stated that the HSPDP, as a partner of the Garo National Council or the GNC, had long resolved not to extend its organization into Garo Hills. Pangyang added that the GNC too had decided not to expand into Khasi Jaintia Hills, with both parties united in their demand for a separate state for Khasis and Garos.
The party has already informed our stand not to contest the GHDC or MLA election in the Garo Hills region. The reason is that the HSPDP and the GNC of Garo Hills, since many years back, we have resolved that we don't want to extend our party organization in the Garo Hills region. Either the GNC will not extend its party organization in the Hasim Jainti regions because we have, a joint organization demanding for the separate state of Garoland and Hasim Jainti.
Ferdinand Lingdok Marshallong, a PhD scholar in linguistics at the Northeastern Hill University, has received the National Shrestha Divyangjan Award 2025 presented by President Draupadi Murmu at Vigyan Bhawan, New Delhi on December 3rd. Here's a report.
A person with hearing impairment, Ferdinand is pursuing research on Khasi Sign Language and advocates for inclusive communication and accessibility. He also serves as chairman of the Federation of Persons with Disabilities, leading initiatives for accessible transport in Shillong.
Person with disability samlah ke masalang ke kendu shibu ke asim chuki barkane asim ke namla ban namla manshu pet itu ane manshu snap ta masim pat kum kai chingla chunga ban long kumung lam ma ni lam na kam ta ki brejno khlat ko me khaya ban pan yo ai ki ka hop a chuki la ta ban yo a chukuli bakan ba ta ban yo ai kam ka cham na chuki tam rom so ban yang chung ni chen bat kan ka ching ya kan ya ching shim ya ni ka chike kli ban ya lam ta ki pre jo khan na ko mi khaya kala ma kala plen ti ro yang ban ya lam nga man shio man shim ta program shi banai international visitor leadership program for America.
Expressing gratitude, Ferdinand said that receiving the award from the humble president is a great honor. It is a very emotional moment for him. He added that the recognition highlights the abilities of persons with disabilities and inspires resilience. We should not give up in life. Challenges should be treated as blessings that makes us stronger.
Kenika national award na layo jingso janga shimet ka de ka kumra kanja ka ba ai mensem kham tam me om de ta nga shimet dai kan tam ta ki brio ki ba don chunga de khamet bat kun chu ta khna samla ba ki la ban man mi che ni ma ki ching e me kan to kan ching yo de national award long kom ro kom ka wi kalat kan ti man pen I yang ki brio jol khamet ba ngi long don ka ba ga ching la ga chung ni kan ching la chung ni ha ka chi me chung ni ban ya che khamara chi em.
His journey, marked by academic excellence, entrepreneurship, and social advocacy, stands as a powerful example of determination, inclusion, and hope. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
Now stories from the Northeast. National Commission for Women Chairperson Vijaya Rahatkar held separate meetings with women welfare officers, departmental heads and police officials at the Tezpur District Commissioners Conference Room. The discussions focused on women's welfare initiatives and coordination among departments to strengthen support systems for women in the district.
ये एक बहुत बड़ा गंभीर अपराध है, तो भी कुछ जगह पे चाइल्ड मैरिज होते रहते हैं। असम सरकार ने इसके खिलाफ बहुत बड़े कदम उठाए हैं और बहुत सख्ती से इस कानून का अमल उन्होंने अपने यहाँ किया है, जिसका नतीजा आज हम देख रहे हैं कि चाइल्ड मैरिज का प्रमाण असम में बहुत कम होता जा रहा है। मुझे ये भी लगता है कि समाज की अच्छी मानसिकता के साथ कानून का अगर प्रभावशाली अमल होता है तो अपने आप में बुरी चीजें कम होने लगती है, जिसका एक बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल असम में होने वाले चाइल्ड मैरिजेस है। अब वो संख्या बहुत ही तेजी से कम हो रही है।
The inaugural session of a 3-day emergency management drill and training program concluded at Chandarding College in Bishwanath. The intensive program aims to equip participants with skills and knowledge on various aspects of disaster management, fostering preparedness and resilience in the community.
স্থিত অৰুণাচল প্ৰদেশৰ ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয় দুৰ্যোগ সঁহাৰি বাহিনীৰ 12 নম্বৰ বেটেলিয়ন আৰু গহপুৰ অগ্নি নিৰ্বাপক বাহিনীৰ এটা দলৰ জৰিয়তে ভূমিকম্পৰ জৰুৰীকালীন ব্যৱস্থাপনা অনুশীলন অনুষ্ঠিত হয়। হেলেম ৰাজচক্ৰৰ স্বাস্থ্য শিক্ষা আৰু সংহত শিশু উন্নয়ন প্ৰকল্পৰ কৰ্মচাৰীয়ে এই অনুশীলনত অংশগ্ৰহণ কৰে। পুষ্টিৰ তৃতীয় দিনা হেলেঙিস্থিত অৰুণাচল প্ৰদেশৰ ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয় দুৰ্যোগ সঁহাৰি বাহিনীৰ 12 নম্বৰ বেটেলিয়ন আৰু গহপুৰ অগ্নি নিৰ্বাপক বাহিনীৰ এটা দলৰ জৰিয়তে ভূমিকম্পৰ জৰুৰীকালীন ব্যৱস্থাপনা অনুশীলন অনুষ্ঠিত হয়। হেলেম ৰাজচক্ৰৰ স্বাস্থ্য শিক্ষা আৰু সংহত শিশু উন্নয়ন প্ৰকল্পৰ কৰ্মচাৰীয়ে এই অনুশীলনত অংশগ্ৰহণ কৰে।
Let's move on to national news. President Draupadi Murmu addressed a gathering at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi during the presentation of the National Energy Conservation Awards 2025. In her speech, the President emphasized the importance of sustainable energy practices and highlighted India's commitment to conservation and efficiency as key drivers of national progress. The awards recognized outstanding contributions by institutions and individuals in promoting energy efficiency and innovation. The ceremony underscored the government's focus on the Fit India, Green India vision, encouraging collective responsibility towards a cleaner and more sustainable future.
भारत सरकार ने ऊर्जा संरक्षण और क्लीन एनर्जी ट्रांजिशन के क्षेत्र में अनेक महत्वपूर्ण कदम उठाए हैं। भारत ने क्लीन एनर्जी की प्रतिबद्धताएं समय सीमा से पहले ही पूरी कर ली है। ये हमारी ऊर्जा दक्षता और डिकार्बनाइजेशन की दिशा में बड़ी उपलब्धि है। राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर प्रधानमंत्री सूर्यघर मुफ्त बिजली योजना शुरू की गई है, जिसके तहत घरों में रूफटॉप सोलर सिस्टम्स लगाए जा रहे हैं। इसमें उन घरों को मुफ्त बिजली मिलेगी और फॉसिल फ्यूल पर निर्भरता कम होगी। इसके अलावा रिन्यूएबल कंजम्पशन ऑब्लिगेशन और प्रोडक्शन लिंक्ड इंसेंटिव योजनाओं के माध्यम से रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी एडॉप्शन और एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी को बढ़ावा दिया जा रहा है।
Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan today released a commemorative postage stamp in honor of Emperor Perumbidugu Matarayar II Suvaran Maran at New Delhi. The ceremony was attended by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman Harivansh and Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Dr. L. Murugan, marking a tribute to the Emperor's legacy.
அப்பேற்பட்ட ஒரு பேரரசருக்கு தோல்வி என்ற வார்த்தை இலக்கணத்திலே இல்லை என்ற அந்த ஒரு விதத்தில் ஆட்சியை ஆண்டவர் முத்தரையர், இரண்டாம் முத்தரையர். இவருக்கு ஒரு ஸ்டாம்ப் வெளியீடு ஒரு பெரிய நிகழ்ச்சி. டாக்டர் முருகன் சொன்னார் அழகா, 70.
Here's news from around the globe. A tragic shooting at Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island has left 2 people dead and 9 injured, prompting a massive manhunt for the suspect. The incident occurred near the Barris and Hawley Engineering Building, leading to a campus-wide lockdown as police urged students to shelter in place. Over 400 law enforcement officers have been deployed to track down the shooter, who remains at large. Authorities confirmed that of the injured, several are in critical condition. The university community has been urged to remain vigilant as investigations continue. Reports from Syria confirm that US troops have been killed in an attack, with casualties sparking immediate concern in Washington. President Donald Trump has vowed retaliation, signaling a strong response to the incident. The development has heightened tensions in the region, with military and diplomatic channels closely monitoring the situation. Further details on the number of casualties and the nature of the attack are awaited. Coming up is sports news. The West Jaintia Hills Karate Do Association, JOAI, successfully hosted the West Jaintia Karate Championship 2025 on December 12th and 13th at Lumpirdi Yongpya Dorbar Hall with support from the Directorate of Sports and Youth Affairs. R.L. Bimi Swear attended the inaugural ceremony as the chief guest, while Ksan Kupar Wajri, treasurer of the Meghalaya State Olympics Association, graced the closing event. Wajri lauded parents for encouraging participation and urged young athletes to uphold sportsmanship and discipline. Medals were awarded across categories, including Kumite and Kata, marking a successful conclusion to the two-day tournament.
Tournament masuk pun balan bayar pada kalian joki long interested berselong Indonesia West Jaintia District Championship. Bila kalian joki kasihan ini kumdu ngasut komen pelat nomor ba. Karena kalian district ini keberan pan yang kata ka commission dari berpeluang ini tahun mengenai skam ba ki kebelan berpeluang nomor ba nilai kali kelas dengan game pemiwan kasihan kalau kebakaran bertuai terlibat. Sebab di balan kalian juga yang okey, kalian long ya cakap, bermaksud tu apakah kali yang bayar di official seribu yang bayar ni lakukan lupa official terwujud yang katoki.
The fifth edition of the Assam Rifles Half Marathon 2025 was successfully held today at the Directorate General Assam Rifles Headquarters in Lightcore, Shillong, as part of the Fit India movement. The two-day event saw 3,038 participants from 26 states and 2 union territories competing across 3 categories, including Cloud Chase 21 kilometers, Pine Path, which was 10 kilometers, and Crystal Stream 5 kilometers, against the scenic backdrop of East Khasi Hills. In the overall category, Sandeep Devrari of 20 Kumaon Indian Army won the 21-kilometer men's race in 1 hour 7 minutes, while Tamsi Singh of Varanasi clinched the women's title in 1 hour 23 minutes. Cash prizes worth 20 lakh rupees were distributed along with medals, certificates and souvenirs. Air Marshal Surat Singh, AOC in C Eastern Air Command, graced the occasion as the chief guest, praising the enthusiasm and unity displayed.
Organizing an event like this, it shows their involvement, dedication, love and affection for the people of this region. And this 5th edition has seen tremendous growth as compared to the 4th, which I happened to participate last year. So compliments to Director General Assam Rifle and his entire team for a wonderful event being organized, and I am sure we will carry forward next year with much higher participation. And it's also great to see people coming in from across India, across all organizations, from civil background, from military background, for paramilitaries, to be part of this.
The 6th edition of the SYM All India Open and Under-19 Northeast Basketball Tournament was successfully held at St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School in Shillong, featuring men's, women's and under-19 boys and girls categories. Organized by the Salesian Youth Movement or SYM, the tournament brought together teams from across India and the Northeast, showcasing young talent and promoting unity through sports. In the under-19 girls category, St. Mary's School Shillong emerged champions, while SYM clinched the under-19 boys title. In the men's division, Monarchs defeated Kingsmen 89-72. And now for the weather. First, let's look at the report in Tura, where the minimum temperature was 15 degrees Celsius and the maximum at 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity was 50%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 9 degrees Celsius with the maximum at 20 degrees Celsius and relative humidity at 47%. Meanwhile, in Jawai, the minimum temperature was 8 degrees Celsius with the maximum at 21 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity at 45%. The forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jawai say dry weather is most likely to occur. And now for a quick recap of today's headlines. Traditional boat races and water sports mark the revival of the Tri-Hills Ensemble Festival. Shillong celebrates unity and festivity at Harmony Get Together. Winter Tales 2025 wraps up at Wards Lake, showcasing local talent. President Draupadi Murmu presents National Energy Conservation Awards, stresses sustainable practices. And the Assam Rifles Half Marathon 2025 draws 3,038 runners in Shillong. That's all for you today in this edition. Thank you for watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Have a good evening.